There you are, Ben.
Here I am.
Ben is our trusty news director, and he's our battery bad boy. And just an all-around, what did we call you today, or Tech Refresh this past week? The nerd dad.
Oh, nerd dad, geek was used often, so they're pretty interchangeable.
Yeah, well, you're the guy that makes all this tech magic happen in your house. So what's going on with you?
Well, today I've mentioned it in a couple of different appearances here and Tech Refresh about some of the smart kitchen stuff. I didn't really put a lot of focus on the smart coffee maker, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So try to think back even like 5 years ago. Would you even have considered the notion of needing a smart coffee maker? Not wanting one, but would you even need one? Smart plug to turn it on and off, maybe, things like that. But I didn't, and then here a few months ago, my trusty Keurig that I'd had for 5 or 6 years started showing signs of fatigue. And so I had a decision: get the upgraded version or the brand new, Keurig's first smart app connected version.
Oh,
and I'm sure you can guess which one I
You know what? I'm guessing that you got the first smart app connected version.
So yeah, it's called the Keurig K Supreme Plus Smart Brewer. And smart features aside, I'll get to it. It's got the OLED display. You can save 10 favorites. You've got more custom options than some of the previous ones, like 5 strengths to choose from, 5 sizes, 6 temperature settings. And you don't have to wait for it to reheat. You power it on, and it's just like a couple seconds, just ready to go.
Nice.
So that's actually pretty nice. So, but it's also got this feature called Brew ID, and it's one of the new smarter features. And I don't know exactly how it works, but it can recognize the specific K cup that you've put in, like over 900 varieties.
Wait,
and then
what?
It makes
really?
Recommendations. Yeah.
That is something.
Yeah, and it'll make a recommendation like, well, here's what we think this temperature and this intensity and what size. And you can either go with it or you can say, no, I just want my usual stuff.
So 900 different, I didn't even, I'm astounded by the number of different K cups that you could actually get.
Yeah, there are. And those are just the ones that I think are recognized that, either Keurig makes or that are like affiliated with, some of these cheaper brands. I'm not even sure if it really qualifies, because I even found one that's like, well, it didn't give me the name when it popped up on the screen, but a lot of the others did.
Okay, so a regular Keurig cup, how much is a regular one? Like $100, $75?
100 if you want a nicer one, like maybe with the color screen or the bigger capacity, 160 and up. This one debuted for $220, which actually isn't just a lot more than some of the existing higher ups. And now, since it's been out since last summer, you can even catch it on sale from time to time. 190 range.
Oh, okay.
So
now, do you use the app? Do you use the app at all?
Yeah, because that was one of the first things I wanted to try out. It didn't have, the brewer doesn't have a touch screen. It's got, the screen. It's got physical buttons that you can do a lot of the things that you can on the app too. So you download that, you set up the account, and when you first get it, you connect it. You use the app to connect it, to your Wi-Fi network, and it's actually very easy to use. You can do your presets of, like I said, the temperature and everything like that. You can set up schedules. You can, just set it up to brew randomly. You can even tie it in with your Echo, voice assistant. I won't say the name so it doesn't set off my
I know, it's crazy,
Echo sitting next to me, or Google Assistant. So you can just say, brew me a cup of coffee. I can't stress enough that you really need to have that cup waiting there, though.
Oh, God.
If you're going to tell it to, or if you're going to have it set up on a schedule, otherwise, big mess. But that's actually kind of nice, because if you have that routine where you get up at the same time every morning and you set up the cup the night before and put it in the pod and you just have it brew, it's just waiting for you when you come down every morning.
See, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's nice that, and you can also set up other features through the app, like recurring orders. And because the whole Brew ID knows how many pods you're going through, it'll recommend when, hey, you're getting short on these, do you want to go ahead and put in another order? So you've got that feature. You've got notifications like the routine maintenance, like descaling and just kind of the general clean it out after a few months. So it will give you those kinds of alerts too, on the machine and through push notifications. So it's
all right.
it's actually,
So I had my doubts about a smart Keurig, but it sounds like it's actually pretty good, right?
yeah. It was one of those I had to put more thought in. Like when it was like smart garage door opener years ago. Yeah, I of course I wanted one when it came out. Some of the other smart devices like that come out, I just want this one. I actually had to ponder a couple of days, like, is this something I'm even going to want? But I've been using it for 3 months. And the fact that like I said, it's not much more expensive, especially if you catch it on sale. Having those smart features is really nice.
I bet you know what it
like
was.
this.
I bet you it is. Now, okay, because you like to have a lot of smart things. I mean, like you mentioned, like you have the refrigerator, you're looking at the dishwasher, and you got the garage door, and you got the lights and the patio lights. Do you?
Sprinkler.
Because the sprinkler. I've always wondered about this person, and I don't know. I'm not making a judgment call, but do you have a smart crock pot?
No.
Oh,
No,
thank
but,
God! Thank God!
It's not that it hasn't come up before.
Really?
It's just never met that level of priority to justify it. So, no. But it's at least on the radar.
Okay, well, if you ever get one of those, because I'm trying to think like what you really need to have that, because you put like your chicken salsa in there and you hit the button like 4 hours and then it's done. I mean, what more do you need to have with that?
I guess depending on what kind of sensors it has,
That's true.
will it alert you if it knows something is
Burning on the
overheating?
bottom, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things like that. So
maybe.
that's the case.
All right.
That's the case. I could see it being useful.
All right. So you're going to post a link over to Ben's favorite new coffee machine.
It's ready to go.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Ben. And don't forget, at Tech Refresh, Ben has some great spots in Tech Refresh where this past week you were talking to us about Nest doorbells and security and what it was like and some new features and good stuff like that. So wherever you get your podcasts, make sure that you search for Kim Komando Explains or Tech Refresh. Thanks, Ben. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Kim.
All right, we're going to do brand new or not true right now.